Guys, another positional algorithm series video for you today. As I said in the last video, I was going to do a 50B solo match. So here it is. As you can see, I'm on Fisherman's Bay, and it's going to be an interesting lineup. They have a platoon of 3 tier 10 mediums, as well as a ton of tank destroyers that are really high alpha slash, obviously Waffentrager firepower. So it's actually an extremely dangerous game. It's loading in really slow. There it goes. Now, really dangerous game. So usually as a 50 bomb Fisherman's Bay, I would try and control the middle, because the middle of this map is extremely important. It gives access of fire lanes to both the 2 flanks, the city as well as the field area, the 1-2 line. And it also allows you to just take out some mediums. Now the 50B is great because it can go in and just execute things quite quickly if you catch the mediums right. So that's where I'd usually go, because it's got an autoloader. But now, in this case, I've changed my mind, and I'm not going to go over there. And the reason I'm not going to go over there is because of their 3 tier 10 mediums that are going to cooperate with each other. And it's just too dangerous for me to risk that. I don't have any medium support. This Leopard isn't even going over there. So it's just not worth it. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have to sacrifice the area. I'm not going to go there and get wrecked and say, oh, well, I went where I was supposed to go, because that's not going to do anything for the team. I'm going to die, and it's just, yeah, not a good thing. So I'm going to go over the 1-2 line. I'm going to try and support whatever does go in the middle we have. We do have 2 heavies that really probably shouldn't be there. The 50B on our team is one of the ones going over there, and the 5120. Now the 5120, I'm not sure why he's going over there, because he doesn't have any depression. This 50B might struggle, and the 5120 should struggle anyway, but the Leopard is going to give me some kind of good eyes over here at least. And because he's sitting right here spotting this, I should be able to get fire lanes across here, so that's what I'm sort of going for. Now I'm moving up because this Lorraine might do some spotting, so I'm going to see what he sees first and then react to that. So as you see, a Waffen is already up, so probably take some shots on this guy real quick. I already just loaded an APCR clip to start out. Unfortunately, in this case, obviously APCR was not necessary. But oh well. The reason I always load APCR is because you never know what you're going to be able to shoot first, and also it's important to get really good penetration and damage off in the first volley, because you never know what you can damage. As you can see here, I do have shots over here, and as you can see, the mediums did go as I predicted. Let me just take a look at the 50B. Let's see, 5120 almost already dead. 50B has already taken 1 shot worth of damage, and you can't see any damage dealt out. I'm not sure if anyone else did the pattern that was one of these guys in the middle. I really don't think so. I think it was literally just from these TDs and myself. So, already almost dead. So that's why it's so dangerous, and you have to be so careful. So I'm just going to speed this up a bit. So basically, I'm just being patient, letting the battle develop. Their 430 got wrecked by some of our TDs from over here, I think. Probably overexposed himself. It's not a good idea. I don't know why he would do that. But we've taken their middle advantage and just basically turned it back on them because they just can't use it. They don't have any eyes on either of these 2 flanks. Now they do, but this Jagdtiger and Waffen are going to get shot now. So that's why you have to be careful, because the second this gets lit, they are going to shoot you from the middle. This Waffle is way up here, so I'm trying to use the cover a little bit, make sure I don't get shot too quickly. But it's important that you keep your gun in the game, so that's why I didn't want to go into the middle, because I knew it was just going to be a disaster. So, as you see, 5120 is basically dead. Or 50B, I don't even know, is over there basically dead, so I didn't want to bleed those hit points. I'm basically hemorrhaging hit points for no reason, so that's why I made the decision not to go over there. Whereas, usually I would go in the middle. If there was like 1 or 2 mediums, or we have a decent medium force, I would go support the mediums in the middle and try and control it. But in this case, it certainly wasn't worth it. So, yeah, let's just run the rest of the battle out. We'll let it play. And that is that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was useful to you guys. Just as a point of reference, the town is good. You want to make sure you have support again in the middle. Basically, you really want to overload one of the 2 sides, or over these 2 flanks, and then have middle control. But obviously it's pub matches. Try never to go to one of these two flanks alone. If I was here alone, I would just relocate and come back through the town. It's not ideal, but it's better than being alone on a flank. So you want to do that. I don't think there's any real case for me to be in the city of the 50B unless this 1-2 line or the middle were both unavailable to me. So yeah, hope this was useful, guys, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode. So let me know what you think, and I will make a new one. Thanks, guys.